he took the bus.
Oh shit, we're rolling.
Shower beer.
Are we starting from the beginning or not? Oh,
Hold on. We're getting a telegram.
it's wait. Hello?
We're getting Morse code.
Shower beer.
Shower beer. Shower beer. Shower beer. Shower beer. Shower beer.
Why did we go minor for a second? You know,
You and I we were hitting like the diminished into
Yeah,
the
no,
minor,
dude,
and
dude.
you and I were both on bass. So it was
Dude,
very-
no, because like for like the second chorus there, like we hit like a diminished and it was low key good. I want to do that shit again.
Wait, are we hitting it again?
Yeah, I guess so.
Ready? 1, 2. Shower beer. Shower beer. Shower beer. Shower beer. Shower beer. Shower beer. You're not a bass guy.
You're not a bass my guy.
And
He's
with
not that guy.
welcome back. We are recording from the beginning, right?
Slob on my knob. Let me do my job.
That is a
Verb
yes.
is my name.
And
And where's
with
my platypus?
That right there in the tub is Tyler Ritchie. And next to him in the tub is Ben Keaton.
Guys, I'm finally not on my own toilet.
And I'm your
this
host.
is definitely the second time we've done this.
And I'm your host, John McKnight. This is the Toilet Talk Podcast. I never mentioned that. And in the Vanity Show today, on a very special day, it's AJ Nair on his very own birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Who?
Happy
That's you.
birthday to you.
You.
Happy birthday, dear AJ.
Wait, who?
Happy birthday to
Oh,
you.
guess what? You!
Thank you guys.
It went way better the second time we did it.
AJ is finally 21, guys.
AJ,
We are all the same age for 1 month.
He's already drunk.
1 month.
I am not.
He is currently blackout wasted.
and somehow
I'm
talking
kidding.
to you on the podcast. Let's go.
I will be
He's
drinking
actually
later.
calling in from his car. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Yeehaw, brother. Oh,
Drinking and horseback riding. Drinking and donkeying.
I love the meme where it's like, you're too drunk to walk. Yeah, that's why I'm driving.
I know how to play. I don't know how to play guitar.
I don't know how to play guitar.
I painted baby no
But
money
I act
pregnant.
like I
Hold on,
do.
we need to explore this for a second. Stop
Wait a
drawing
minute.
me pregnant.
Guys, you know that
What?
it's a episode where it's just the four of us again because we're on
Dude,
Reels.
he
and
has
we're
an
on
Internet
Instagram.
Explorer belt buckle on. That shit is fire.
Wait,
Hold on,
show me
hold
that
on.
shit. Yo, baby, no money. That's fire.
Dang, what? Okay, that's kind of fire.
So, it's been a minute
was
since
crying.
we've had.
It's been a while.
Since we've had a normal episode.
Guys, it's just the four of us.
Just the four of us.
The last one was episodes 6 and 7. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Yeah, they're hitting the hand motion.
I didn't. That was Ben. I
Sorry,
just had my.
My
I just
ringtone
had.
went off.
As he has Apple or
No.
Apple Music pulled up.
I hit my funny bone. It hurt.
So,
So what are we gonna
AJ,
talk about?
what have you done to celebrate your birthday today?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
I've gone to
I
class.
look high
Uh,
as fuck in that.
John's sitting snaps
I've
right
gone
now.
to one class today.
I know how me and Jonah celebrated AJ's birthday already.
Y'all
We
shotgun.
shotgun
beer.
beers in the kitchen.
We shotgunned a beer in the kitchen.
I've gone
for
to a
AJ.
liquor store for
We
the
did
first
take
time.
AJ to his first liquor store.
Yeah, we went
Pretty
over to
cool.
the liquor store and got beer for
Damn,
this evening.
that's a
And
baller.
AJ just came with.
I just because Ben was like, "I'm going to a liquor store." AJ, you never been to a liquor store? Want to come along? I'm like, executive decision. Jonah's coming with us. Let's go. Everybody get in the car.
And I just got beer for this weekend.
So we all went to the liquor store.
Yeah.
Not all.
Hey, you weren't here.
You said you were going to be here by 4:30.
Yeah,
did say
you
were
weren't
trying to
here
be
yet.
4:30.
Hey man, I got here at like 4:40. Okay, you know,
No.
No, you did not.
4:55.
still better than I imagined. I had to go to a panel that I didn't know I was going to until like last night.
Oh boy, have
I
fun.
see.
Yeah, it was an academic anthropological panel. So,
Sounds thrilling.
and then I would have been here if I was able to come directly here, but I had to drive Aubrey home because she didn't want to drive to campus today.
I see.
So therefore, it's not my fault.
Okay. Well,
You get a birthday pardon.
birthday parties.
You are pardoned.
You get a birthday go fuck yourself.
Well, okay. I planned one thing, which was to talk about the major news in space science today that's been going on.
You mean the biggest April Fool's joke of the century?
Exactly.
Guys, it's not real.
It is April 2nd. Yesterday was April 1st, 2026, in which the Artemis 2 mission lifted off in the SLS rocket with the Orion
Artemis'
spacecraft
dick in your mouth.
from Launch Complex 39B. Thank you for interrupting me. I have all the details, and I want at least 5 minutes of not interruption. Please?
You can get 5 minutes. I don't know about
You know,
non-interruption.
I'll give you a minute
That's
and a half. How
that's a
about
bit-
that?
Yeah, I'm not going to time it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you a minute and a half of uninterrupted airtime, and then we can interrupt you as much as we want.
Okay. Here we go.
Go.
Okay, so Artemis 2 just lifted off. It was a beautiful launch. It was a very clean and smooth launch of the SLS rocket. Some people say that SLS is old. It's designed with recycled parts. It's not a this decade design. I'll say that.
Doesn't look
But
like it.
it's old. It literally, some of the parts, one of the pieces flown on the rocket is from 1982. It was flown in 1982
Damn.
Well,
for the first time.
hopefully
It was full of recycled pieces.
that was the 90s.
But that's just kind of a part of the program. Politics kind of ruined this part of the space program, but we still need to do it.
ruining
I will fight for that until the end, that we still need to do Artemis program. Artemis is the process of taking humans back to the moon, done by NASA along with our
Hell
partners,
yeah.
the ESA, the CSA, and JAXA. And so lifting off yesterday was 3 Americans plus 1 Canadian. And they are currently about to slingshot around the Earth out towards the moon around 8 p.m. tonight. So in about 3 hours, a little less than 3 hours, they are going to do the TLI, translunar injection, and that is going to eject them from the Earth's gravity well and into towards the moon. And then in about 5 days ish, they are going to intercept the moon. They're going to fly around the backside. They're going to be farther than any human has ever been from Earth. They're on a farther trajectory than Apollo ever was. So they're going to go a little bit further away from Earth, and then they're going to slingshot around and come back home and land the day that this podcast comes out. So if you're listening to this podcast on the day it comes out, which should be April 10th, that's my goal. On
Or
April
yesterday.
10th, around 8 p.m. Pacific, around like 11 or 12 Eastern, I don't know the conversion for the times, is when splashdown is going to take place, when reentry and splashdown is going to take place. So the capsule is going to turn around, it's going to come flying down towards the Pacific Ocean, land in the Pacific Ocean, and then the Navy is going to pick them up and drop them off at Vandenberg. This is very important.
Vandenberg, that dick in your mouth.
This is a very important mission because it's just a slingshot around the moon. But this is the first human test of the Orion spacecraft, which has been, the Orion spacecraft has been being built on and off for the last 25 years. It's not the most modern design, but it works. It is the first trip to the moon that they had a toilet. Because last time, the Apollo missions, the Apollo capsule, they did not have a toilet. They had bags.
Yikes.
Fun fact: the toilet was malfunctioning last night.
No.
So they had to troubleshoot it and then pour exactly. At one point, they had to pour exactly 250 milliliters of water down the toilet because that's what Mission Control asked them to do.
But you know what toilet won't malfunction?
This one that I'm sitting on.
The one in the Toilet Talk podcast.
So I'm a huge space nerd. As you can tell,
No.
this is.
I would have never
I-
guessed.
I also watched the launch.
Ben watched the launch. I was in the kitchen next to my girlfriend watching it in awe. I almost kind of burnt our food. It was fine though.
It was pizza rolls.
It was pizza rolls and potato wedges. It was fun. But
Yeah, I watched it in my room.
Yeah, and Ben watched it in his room around the
it-
corner. So this is an amazing test of the SLS rocket, which we've already gotten the data for because SLS is gone now. It's all in the ocean, or it's burnt up in the atmosphere and then in the ocean. And then this is a great test of the Orion spacecraft, which we will be relying on for the rest of Artemis to take us to the moon consistently.
Take us to the moon.
The goal is currently, based on current estimates, we're gonna land boots on the moon. NASA's gonna land boots on the moon within the next 3 to 9 years ish.
I saw like they're expecting it in like 28.
Yeah, no, it's not happening in 28.
That's
It's
what
gonna be
Google-
at least
That's what
29.
Google said, which I don't trust it when I looked that
Yeah,
up.
no. They're originally gonna have boots on the ground in Artemis 3, but that got pushed. So, part of the issue is SpaceX is that SpaceX was selected to build the Human Landing System, HLS, and it's their stupid Starship rocket with its stupid design and its stupid elevator. And I'm not a big fan of the HLS that was selected. Can't you
I
tell?
can tell.
I think it's a stupid design. Anyways, the issue, my biggest gripe with it is that it's this giant. You know what the Starship SpaceX rocket looks like, the shiny one,
Yeah.
the big one. It's gonna go up, and then they need to send a refueling rocket to keep it going. Then they need to send another refueling rocket. How many refueling rockets do you think Starship needs to get to the moon?
More than one.
15 at least.
I was right.
Wow.
So,
More than- yeah,
and
you're
it's
right.
going to use cryogenic refuel. It's going to use cryogenic propellants,
I don't
which
know what the
are
fuck that means.
it's fancy propellants. It's not the most reliable, and we have never refueled cryogenic propellants in space. So we need to figure out how to do that.
That's fun.
Sounds like people a lot smarter than us need to get to work.
It sounds like they need to change the fucking design.
Damn.
That too.
But that's my opinion on the current issue. This is, no matter what, this is a very important mission to NASA and to the world. So current status, the astronauts woke up about 2.5 hours
We
ago.
weren't supposed to. It's Cairo sleep.
They woke up about 2.5 hours ago from their nap this morning. They went to bed about 3:30 Eastern time. Woke up about 7:30 to do a burn, getting out to not fall back into Earth's atmosphere, and then they went back to sleep. And then they woke up around, I think around 3:30 this afternoon. No, around 2:30 this afternoon. Mission time MET 20 hours. Excuse me. We're coming up on MET 1 day, 24 hours here within the next hour. So that's fun. And so this evening they're going to whip around the Earth. And then on the other side of the Earth, after they whip around, kind of slingshotting them out into a further elliptical, which would bring them back to the Earth into orbit. But they're going to do another burn with the boosters, and it's going to send them out to the moon. And then here in about 5-ish days, we'll say, they're going to intercept the moon. They're going to slingshot around the backside and come back home.
Hell yeah.
So this is a big deal.
Yeah, cool. You're past 5 minutes, so we let you have it.
Listen, you
No,
you
it
said
is
you
really
would
cool.
interrupt me after a minute and a half, and you did. And so I just kept going because you didn't stop me.
That's because I kept finding dumb.
Dude,
Dude, I was cracking up. Well, let me find it.
I'm going to look
But
at the NASA app and
yeah,
figure out where they exactly
Space
are.
is
It goes-
really
Hey
cool.
guys,
This
so
joke
they're all
goes,
looking at their phones right
Lawyer, my client is stuck inside a penny. Judge, what? Lawyer, he's innocent.
I love
It's
it.
so stupid.
Oh, where did we find the other one? That Ben, did you get the other one? The first one I
The
showed you?
bear one?
The bear one.
No, not really.
Okay, it's a guy getting into a taxi where the taxi driver's a bear,
now. What?
and the guy's asking to go to the mall, please. And then at the bottom it says it was a simple misunderstanding, but one with harsh consequences.
I don't get
Like
it.
he got mauled.
Mauled. Okay, that's really funny. I like that. So
The Arkansas.
now what?
Boy, they are currently.
Oh my
wait,
God.
I got something I can talk about.
But yeah, rockets. Cool rockets.
I have a game for you three to play, but because you guys are experts on this, and I'm not.
Is it beer?
Oh.
This is really confusing because according to the map, it has Orion in the middle of Earth, which doesn't make sense.
Tyler,
It's
say-
The map is
crashed.
broken.
It's crashed.
Tyler, what'd you have?
Yeah, it's not
The
crashed.
spaceship is in the core of the Earth.
I would have gotten a notification.
And
so.
they just took a shortcut, bro. They went through. they bored an entire tunnel directly through.
They're getting help from the CNSA.
Where do you think Greenland was for? They wanted to buy Greenland for a reason. It was the tunnel.
All right.
Okay, is there anything you guys have been like rewatching, like rewatching specifically?
Rewatching. Oh,
Like not like anything
Rewatching?
necessarily new, like but like rewatching specifically.
No, I've watched something new recently though.
Okay.
Men with Brooms.
Oh, okay, we can talk about that later.
Yes, we can talk
But
about that.
I've
later.
been watching specifically The Mandalorian from Star Wars because like I deleted TikTok and my brain got so much better. But I'm on Facebook Reels for like I say long form content, but like you know when you're brain scrolling, like you're brainlessly scrolling,
Mhm.
Instagram Reels are like less than a minute.
Mhm.
Facebook Reels are like anywhere between like 30 seconds to like 12 minutes.
Yep.
It really depends.
Yeah, it really depends. So I've been getting like a bunch of Star Wars lore on my Facebook recently because I follow a bunch of accounts about Star Wars and whatever. So I keep seeing stuff about the Mandalorians like as like a culture or their people and stuff, and I'm like, damn, you know, shit look fire. I'm like, oh, there's a whole show about that. I'm gonna rewatch that shit. But and I was talking about it to some people in some of our classes, and dude, like, I feel like the fact that we're media students has just made watching shit like sufferable. Like,
We
you know,
kind
it's
of
sufferable.
ruined
It's
the
hard.
magic for us.
Yeah.
We don't. There's no movie magic to us anymore.
Well, because I
Oh, I know how they did this thing. They did it this way.
well, it's
Yeah,
not. It's not
That's
only that.
exactly
Basically,
what it is.
It's not.
yeah.
Only, it's not exactly that, but it's you always watch something kind of with a critiquing mind,
Oh my gosh.
but like, to go.
Oh
on,
yeah.
But to
I'm
go
gonna be
on,
honest.
but go on to this a little bit. Like for instance, I thoroughly enjoy almost everything the Star Wars, like Disney, like almost everything Disney Star Wars except for the sequel trilogy. That was just shit because they didn't have anyone that knew anything about Star Wars making a Star Wars movie. They had people that knew how to make a
That's not how
Disney
the
movie
Force works.
making a Star Wars movie. That was my only gripe with it. They're still great movies as by themselves, but if you look at it in Star Wars like point of view, they're shit movies. They fucked up the storyline so much. Baby Yoda killed that. Don't worry, he made it not canon anymore. The sequels are chronologically not canon anymore.
What?
was he in the
How?
9th movie?
No, because essentially the cloning technology, he Dave Filoni is just being Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
All the shows and like all the seasons and stuff he's been expanding on, they've equivalently made like it's still canon. It's a thing that happened, but they kind of made more of a reason for stuff to happen rather than Palpatine just didn't die. Spoilers, I guess, if you haven't seen it, but it's been out for years at this point, so go fuck yourself.
Well, because the Mandalorian and Grogu film is coming out.
I know,
this
I'm fucking
year.
ecstatic for it.
Yeah.
And like,
W.
there's only one Star Wars show that I was not able to watch, and that was The Acolyte, because they kind of did the Disney thing where it wasn't Star Wars people making a Disney like a Star Wars thing. It was Disney people making a Star Wars thing. The Acolyte was the only show that I genuinely watched 2 episodes of, and I was like, okay, I can't do it. I'm sure if I suffered through it, it would get better, but I can't. Skeleton Crew, I probably enjoyed. Book of Boba Fett. I can understand a lot of people complain about Book of Boba Fett because it's basically just season 2.5 of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
But it still gives like if there wasn't like a whole episode just about the Mandalorian, and like in the last episode we literally cut to like back to like once again spoilers, but if you haven't seen already, go fuck yourself. So,
I haven't seen it.
but essentially we cut back to like in the middle of the Book of Boba Fett,
The Mandalorian?
the Mandalorian,
Yeah, I've never seen it.
any of those Star Wars shows, because they all kind of tie into
I've
each
seen
other.
Kenobi. I thought Kenobi was
But-
pretty good.
The Book of Boba Fett, we kind of get like an intercut. I won't spoil it too much, but we get like a total intercut on the last episode of back to like the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda, and it kind of takes you out of the whole episode. But he also gets a new billion in one starfighter, and if you don't think that's fucking cool, die.
Yeah, that is fucking cool.
If you don't think the Nabooian N1 starfighter all chromed out, it has a fucking NASCAR engine in it, is not
It's a
awesome.
V8.
And it can dump its sublight thrusters to basically go to the light speed without going to light speed without activating its hyperdrive. And it's pre-Empire. Oh, dude, it's awesome.
I like you said a second ago, Dave Filoni is doing Dave Filoni things.
But there also is,
for better or worse.
I think it's an okay. I think he's making great stuff for Star Wars fans, but he also makes stuff that you don't have to know anything about Star Wars and you can still enjoy it. I mean, the Skeleton Crew, and it's all about this civilization that was before the Republic fell in Episode 3 of the main movies,
films.
the main 6 movies.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the main 9 movies. Oh,
I thought it wasn't
there
canon.
There are six.
There's 7.
There's
movies
8.
There's
There's 8 because the
eight
Star
Star
Wars
Wars
stories. I loved Rogue
Star
One
Wars-
and Solo.
I did love those two. Okay,
What
so
about
there
the
are 8
Clone
Star
Wars movie?
films and 3 Indiana Jones
Well,
films.
the Clone Wars movie isn't. It's not. It's in the Clone Wars universe, but it is canon.
Mhm.
But it's not a.
It's
not
not
technically
a
a
spin-off, but it's
movie.
also not exactly fully canon.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
Yeah,
no. Like,
Not,
in
not
the
the
canon,
2D.
in the canon
really cool
listing.
stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That's why.
I can
That's
get-
why
I
I've
can
always
give
said
you
like, there's
every
8.
show in chronological order right now.
I
if
know you
Ready,
can.
set, go.
Okay, you sure? You sure
Yeah.
about this?
Do
Are
it.
you
Yes.
sure about
Yes.
this?
Do it.
Yes. Because
Okay.
we have literally nothing
I'm-
else to talk about.
I am literally not
Got
talking.
plenty to talk
Okay,
about.
I'm gonna look at them because
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Wait.
Okay.
You just said you could do it off the top of your head.
no, I never said off the top of my head. I said I can do it in chronological order without looking at a chronological order like chart. Like you know.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
chronological versus. Okay, it's
Okay.
gonna list
Got
this.
it. Got it.
The list he's gonna get
Okay,
is that it's
okay.
time of release.
That
or
makes
excuse
that
me.
Yeah.
makes okay.
Because it starts with Acolyte, and then it kind of there's nothing in the High Republic. Oh, okay, unless you count the Old Republic game, which technically isn't canon, or a lot of the Star Wars games,
Is that-
early Star Wars games aren't canon.
PS2. The Old Republic, is that a PS2 game?
I
Original
don't remember.
Xbox?
It's like an RPG.
Because here's the
game.
thing, I'm trying to fix the old original Xbox. My dad
he's
has.
trying
I'm
to fix
back
his
on it. I'm
Xbox.
back on it again, and I think I know what's wrong with it, and hopefully it works. And I'm trying to find like old Xbox games to play.
At one point over the summer, AJ texted me, "Hey, you know electronic stuff, right?
Yeah.
Can you come down to my house and like look at
And
this
he
Xbox
did.
with me?" And I did because we don't live that far from each other.
He did.
And
How far do you guys live together? Like
Like-
30
like
minutes?
40 minutes.
About.
And so I drove down to his
Straight
house
shot.
and
Okay.
oh, okay, Tyler's
Are you
locked
ready?
in. Tyler's
All right,
locking
here we
in.
go.
Okay, so first it goes Acolyte. That's in the High Republic. That's before anything that happens with our main characters in the Force Awakens. No, I almost said the
The
Force Awakens.
Force Awakens.
The
Force
the
Unleashed.
Phantom Menace.
Mhm.
Because then you get into the Phantom Menace, and then it goes Acolyte, Phantom Menace, and then all of the basic movies. It goes, and then it goes Attack of the Clones. Well, hold on. This is where,
Oh, no.
okay, because
Here we
this
go.
is where it gets confusing. Because like basically every year for May 4th, like there's been like new shows like Tales of the Underworld. I'm not getting into these because these go through such a time like a
time
I mean,
jump.
if you look at Tales of the Jedi, it literally has like the backstory of like Qui-Gon under when he's Count Dooku's apprentice.
Whoa.
And then it jumps like really far ahead to like when Ahsoka's being found.
Whoa.
which is technically- Because those
That's
I'm
a
not getting
big time jump.
because I'm not getting into those because those are kind of all over the place. I'm getting into shows that specifically function in one timeline.
Correct.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Because then you go,
Asterisk.
Actually.
because then you go Attack of the Clones, and then you go all of Clone Wars,
Mm-hmm.
and then you also have technically parts of season 1 of Bad Batch parts. Because then you get into Revenge of the Sith, and then also parts of Clone Wars and Bad Batch happen at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And then hold on, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I know I'm not. I'm just double checking.
He knows he's not.
And then that's when you
that
get
damn
it. That's
good.
when you get into start going into the original trilogy. So you have the prequels, and then typically, if you're looking at canonically and like things that are considered canon, which is just the movies, the films made by this stuff. Technically, you have Young Jedi
So this
Adventures.
title of the episode
Is,
this is gonna be called Nerding Out.
is Rogue One
Yeah.
canon?
Yeah.
Because Rogue One would be in between.
Well, I haven't
The-
gotten that far yet.
Yeah, he's not there yet.
Because it would go.
Oh.
It would go.
I thought you were saying, and we're starting the original trilogy.
Hold
You
your
know,
horses.
we're into the original trilogy because then it goes. Because then you also get into some of these weirder shows like Andor, who kind of functions they all overlap.
Yes,
You know,
they do.
Because A New Hope, Andor, and Rogue One and well, I guess Solo too, all kind of go in this canonical like middle ground. Solo goes basically kind of like right after the fall of the Republic, but it also seems like it's the Empire was only actually established for I think around 40, I would say actually 36 years. In the movies, it makes it feels like it's like 100 years or whatever. No, but it's only like 36.
It's only a few years, yeah.
Between the fall of the Republic, Execute Order 66, and the rise of the New Republic, and then the subsequent fall of it coming into the sequel trilogy was only around 36 years, I think. But because then you get into like Solo technically goes first, and then I think Andor season 1, season 2 kind of as well, I think, and then you get Rogue One, and then A New Hope, and then I think that is all the shows. I mean, you get like Rebels are in there as well, but like once
Kenobi's
again,
in there, yeah.
Like Rebels, Kenobi, it's hard to put in like a chronological timeline because they happen in like as they're going on and in between. Because technically, Kenobi is meant to go before like A New Hope, but I don't like to look at it like that because it just kind of takes me out of it for some reason. But it does. It goes before A New Hope, technically even like before Solo because the Empire's still new. And then that's where Rebels is. And like once I said, it's all meshed together, all kind of in there weirdly. But then you get into...
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey.
Yeah, then you get into the fall of the Empire. So it goes like the other two movies, Empire Strikes Back, and then it goes Return of the Jedi. And then you get all the shows like Skeleton Crew, Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian, Ahsoka. Then that's when all of those shows happen, and then there's some other ones, but we don't talk about those. And then you get into the sequels, and then pretty much everything that they're making right now is only up to the sequels. They don't do anything past the sequels because the sequels suck.
So
Ding, ding, ding.
the whole Mandalorian story, that's post original trilogy, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
And same with like
okay,
Ahsoka and stuff, right?
Okay, yes and no. Because certain flashbacks of it go back to the Clone Wars and the Death Watch of the Mandalorians that were exiled. So the Children of the Watch and the Death Watch group are exiled to the moon of Concordia, which is in the Mandalorian system. It's actually one of the 3 or 4 moons of the Mandalorian planet Mandalore.
Okay, so then, but would that mean that those exist in that part of the timeline? Because those are flashbacks to a different time. So at least in my mind, that's flashing back to a different part of the timeline, even though the show exists in this later part of the timeline.
Yeah, that's why Star Wars is fucking awesome. Because
I'm overwhelmed.
I don't know.
We've talked. Let me explain. Let me explain it like this. In like timeline and like multiverses and stuff like this, Marvel kind of fucked themselves by having one massive storyline.
Yep.
Where Star Wars, of course, has the main storyline. Those are the movies. But then they're able to they made a universe. They didn't make a timeline. They made a universe based around these main characters that pivot around these major points in the universe. You got the Rise of the Republic, which we haven't seen yet, but to be determined. There's shows and movies coming out planned. Lucasfilm's cooking some shit up, and I'm excited for it. So from the Republic era all the way up from the Phantom Menace, which is way before the Clone Wars. You're looking at like 15 years before the Clone Wars even started.
It's years.
Mm-hmm. So from the height of the Republic before the Clone Wars happened to the fall of the Republic, I mean, we follow one character, Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, we're following Anakin.
And then come to the Empire, the original trilogy.
Also known as Daddy. Sorry, guys.
Guys, this whole time Ben is fucking with his microphone arm and is
Yeah,
pissing us off.
and when
It's
we
not
see the
pissing
death
us
of
off, I'm
Darth
laughing at it.
Tyrannus by the hands
I
of
don't know
Darth
a lot
Vader.
about Star Wars, so
Anyone get that?
Darth
Yes.
Tyrannus.
Who's Darth Tyrannus?
Force Unleashed.
No.
my dad.
Damn. Wrong.
Do you know who Darth Tyrannus is?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay.
Tyrannosaurus
It's Count
Rex.
Dooku. Count
Oh.
What?
It's Count Dooku.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, because then you also get into like the whole like season 7 of the Clone Wars, which is unironically one of the best things of like TV shows or media has come out in the past 10 years, is fucking phenomenal. It is. Yeah, they gave us all their answers we needed to, because they wanted to know how the fucking Siege of Mandalore it got referenced to so much, and oh my god, the Siege of Mandalore is so good. No, I'm a Star Wars fanatic, and Red 5 is probably one of my favorite creators on the social media platforms right now. He is just a Star Wars Legends and canon creator, and it's awesome. Like, I can give you specs about the Nabooian N1 Starfighter and how like all of the Nabooian royal fleets, like anything that had chrome on it was like the metal chosen by the Nabooian royals. So, but they also just were meant to look pretty and they had no fire power whatsoever. But they were also, you had the Rolls Royce of the space universe flying around with a bunch of Lamborghinis with turrets on them.
Yeah.
That's equivalently what they were doing. And it's fucking awesome. All right, does anyone else want to nerd out for a little bit? I want 5
What
minutes
is
of fame.
episode nerd out?
I'm not really like rewatching anything, but my brother got me to watch Game of Thrones. So
Oh, I did hear the intro to Game of Thrones.
yeah, so now I'm kind of just watching that. I've only seen 2 episodes so far, and it's okay.
Me and Albert started watching Game of Thrones a while ago, and we just kind of stopped.
Yeah.
It's a commitment. Personally, it's not my thing.
That's the thing with like new TV shows is like you have to sit down and pay attention. When you rewatch things, you don't have to pay attention because you kind of already know what's
going
happening.
on.
So
Well, I can tell you something I rewatched like last year around this time, but I want to rewatch it again already. It's Doctor Who.
Oh, yep.
I
he's
fucking
on it
love
again.
Doctor Who. Jesus, man.
See, think about rewatch because I'm not big into like just generic TV shows, or I say generic TV shows in like the normal TV shows that are on most streaming platforms. I'm more of a YouTube open internet kind of open internet
jet lag.
Type
of stuff.
In fact, actually, I think my next rewatch thing is gonna be Jet Lag season 3.
Which one's that?
Tag you're at 1.
Oh, that's a good one.
Tag 1.
Okay.
But also
Adam's almost fucking lost. God, dude, that win like pissed me off so much. I was like, God damn it.
yeah, it was by only like a few miles or something.
I think he was like a mile and like a quarter in.
Yeah. There's only a few kilometers in across the line for their territories, but their win territory. But season 17, which they're releasing right now, it's good. It's a fun game. Are you waiting on it to be all done so you can binge it?
Yeah. Well, okay, dude. I can only realistically do 1 episode of Jet Lag a day, and then I'm kind of jet lagged out.
Oh yeah, like
And then you have jet lag.
well, the more like the current episodes that they're releasing, they're like 50 minutes each, and so it's
50.
like a lot of this
Yeah, it's long.
tense, not hyper stress, but I'll say hyper stress gameplay for this educational game show, and so. But yeah, the current Jet Lag Taiwan season is it's a fun game that they're playing.
Yeah, I guess we can talk about that because you kind of brought up. I mean, AJ, you said you haven't really been
I haven't been
rewatching.
rewatching anything, to be honest.
What does our YouTube feeds look like right now?
Sorry.
Like if I were to pull up YouTube,
NASA Artemis stuff and tech.
I'm gonna be honest.
Computers.
A lot of old Droid and Grizzy and Pezzy and Puffer videos,
mine's a lot of.
like 4 years ago old.
If you guys didn't know this about me, I like to play disc golf. So honestly, a lot of mine's disc golf at the moment.
I've got a lot of like just random videos like like I started with a simple quest and then got out of hand, and like it's Crimson Desert. It's a bunch of like, but it's also like I've been watching a lot of like speedrunning history videos. Like I watched this guy who made this game. He's an indie developer and he made a game called Blood Thief, and he explained the whole speedrunning history of his game. Or like, Get to Work, like the Insto game or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
He explained how the speedrunning competition and like speedrunning history of that game happened, and it was like an hour and 8 minutes, and I watched it in one sitting, no breaks, no pauses, only skips of ads.
Let's see.
Yeah.
And Mario Kart, and like I just passed one. It was how fast. Let me see. How fast can 8 people beat Mario Odyssey?
Oh,
Hell yeah.
I have
Hell yeah.
Mario Odyssey. It's a fun
Brother.
game.
I do too. It's a fun game.
I have a 2 hour and 30-minute video on the steroid era of baseball.
Interesting. That actually sounds pretty cool.
I'd watch it.
It's by the channel Baseball Doesn't Exist.
I don't know if baseball exists then. I'm not sure.
So my YouTube on my like phone and computer is different than like the one on my TV. My TV is a lot of space one because I find it so boring, so I fall asleep to it. It's like
Big
cool.
Puffer reacts
It's like
to the
cool
worst
stuff,
Minecraft
but it like
cringe.
puts me to sleep because But like my phone and computer, it's a lot of disc golf. Also, I watch Mr. Beast for the memes.
No, you don't. No, there's no more memes. You watch it solely because you want to.
So like every once in a while, I get it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to test that theory here in just a minute because we're going to go and look at your YouTube feed here on the bathroom break. We'll be right back.
Whoa!
I'm 21.
Guys, I gotta fucking shit
Hey guys, so this week for AJ's birthday, we're going to do an interesting toilet time. We're at our favorite bar in Muncie. It's called Savages. Highly recommend it if you're around the area. But let's just say the bathroom is a little bit unique, and AJ's never experienced this one yet. So we're going to hand the phone to him, and he's going to go in there and experience the bathroom, I think.
Just go back.
So here's AJ.
Go back and turn right at the church. There he is.
Why is there church pews? Hold on. It's a lot of graffiti, guys. Welcome to this edition of Toilet Talk. We could do a podcast in here, and to be honest, we don't have a tub, unfortunately, so we don't have room for that. There's a fucking there's a shot bottle up at the top there. There's a penis. Honestly, it's kind of your standard bar bathroom, I'm gonna be honest. So, but honestly, great place. I got myself a Blue Moon, so I'm drinking that slowly. And yeah, I'm not that surprised about it. There's Sam Adams, there's Bell's Oberon or whatever. There's a Twisted Tea, summer seasonal skinny dip, New Belgium. There's some like beer signs in here, but honestly, floor stickiness not very sticky. So, and Gertrude, I would give this a bathroom a solid 7 out of 10. The bar, 9 out of 10. All right, we're going back to the boys. I don't know why there's a church view here, but back to drinking.
We're back.
So you ever had sexual intercourse with a pillow?
With a pillow?
Yeah.
Listen.
No, I'm joking. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Listen, you keep your freak shit to yourself, okay?
All right, are you ready?
Are you
Yeah, AJ
ready,
prepared.
kids?
AJ prepared a game for us like he always
I'm-
does, which is epic.
Prepared is basically come up with an idea. Anyway, all right, these three guys, they're 21. I just turned 21, so I have never drank stuff. So, but they have. So they're gonna drink. They're gonna tell me what like the best beer is by drafting. All right,
We're gonna draft beers.
You're gonna draft beers.
Are we specifically drafting draft?
No, just beer
Okay,
in
just
general.
beer.
It's a-
Beer in
So
general.
we're not doing a draft. Got it.
We're just doing beer. All right, are you ready?
Okay, wait.
Draft
is
square?
there a separation between draft beer and bottled beer and canned beer?
No,
Okay.
it's
Beer's
beer.
beer.
Beer is beer.
Oh,
Beer's
wait,
beer.
So is,
Well,
it, is
okay,
it across the board or just
It's just the
domestic?
just the brand.
Beer.
Whatever
Okay.
across the board.
Beer.
You're basically
across the border. I'm sorry, that was a really dumb joke. The mall police earlier was really funny though, dude. You were talking. Sorry, AJ.
I heard this one.
Dude, you were talking about the space program. I was just trying not to laugh out loud. I was like, this is so stupid, but this is something my dad probably sends me.
all right.
Speaking of which, I have 15 reels on Facebook. I need to open
From your dad.
from the past
All right.
like 2 months.
Pick a number 1 through 3.
4. Fuck.
3.
I did it so confidently too. That wasn't even for the bit. That was just me being stupid.
Yeah,
I guess I'll
because-
take 1. Is it 2, 3, 1?
1, 2, 3.
All right, number is 1. So Tyler goes first.
he
Which
picks
direction?
We'll go
Who's,
clockwise.
who's second? Him.
That
Okay.
way, and then back around. All right. So Tyler, you
Clockwise.
get the first pick.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You're the first pick.
Since it's a draft, we can't
I'll take
choose this.
Coors. Just my go-to fan favorite.
Coors Light.
Good
I will
pick.
say it is not my favorite, but it is my go-to beer
Coors Light.
because I can explain it real quick why I don't have my favorite in my number 1 and then why I don't drink it often.
Mm-hmm.
1, it's cheaper. 2, at my family farm every Sunday we go and we'll do work and we drink a few beers. But there, it's if it's in the fridge, it's fair game. So you have to pick a beer that's different from everyone else's. If you give it the same beer, then who wants a Busch Light? I'll get a Busch Light, you know. So I drink Coors. My dad drinks Busch. My grandpa drinks Stroh's, and my great uncle drinks Bud. So
That's fair.
it's all different. Everyone keeps track of their own beers.
Base.
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Bro's pulling up a fucking list.
Bro, you're fucking
You're the
weak.
oldest
You
one.
Bitch.
No, it's because you stole my first one. And I don't want to choose my next two as like my.
Hey, Coors
I-
Light is what we're enjoying right now.
I
so.
will say,
Please sponsor.
I've had a lot of alcoholic beverages in my life. You know what?
Did you finish
Just
yours?
to piss Jonah off, and since it's up there on my top, I'm gonna choose Bush.
Busch Light or Bush?
Bush Light.
Okay. Busch Light is my go-to.
I know.
So
And that's up there in my top.
Good pick. Good pick.
But Tyler stole Coors.
All
I
right.
mean, but it's still good. Cheap.
Beer's beer.
Beer
Beer's
is
beer.
beer.
All right, Jonah.
Beer's beer, but you don't like piss beer.
Yeah, I don't like Miller Lite.
I don't mind Miller Lite. I'll be
It's
honest.
so
it was
gross.
disgusting.
I don't mind it.
I don't know what it is. It's just not good.
Well, since Ben took Bush Light, which is my go-to,
Because it's like my second.
Picks
go-to.
3 and 4.
I'll go with Coors Banquet. It's
Ooh,
it's
good
good. I
choice.
like it. I like it.
Good pick.
It's
Eastbound
it's
again.
very s-
Rolling up in truck.
it's very slightly different
Oh,
than
look who's looking
Coors
at
Light,
the
but
smell.
You know.
it has like percentages. And I was like,
I know. I looked up most popular beers, and it's a website with percentages.
What's
Oh,
on top?
interesting.
It's really Bush.
Corona's at top.
Oh, is it World?
That makes sense.
Is it World or
No,
Nation?
even US, I would believe that Corona is the most popular.
Bush Light is
Really?
past like
It's
2
gone up.
years.
It's been up.
That's true. Well, also, I mean, Bush Light is sold in 30 cases compared to everyone else who sells 24s.
Yeah.
So,
No,
Right.
a lot of places sell.
Your
30s.
fourth
You'd be surprised. You just
pick.
gotta find them.
really. I have the next pick. What's my next pick?
That's a great question.
I'll go with that one that we had in Michigan, that Dirty Blonde.
Ooh.
That was good.
that was actually kind of.
I enjoyed that
It
one.
was all right. It's one of those you get when you're there. I'll say that.
It was
It's
like
it's an occasional beer.
it's an occasional beer. It tastes like a Blue Moon, but
with
you
the-
didn't need the orange.
Yeah, imagine Blue Moon with the orange.
already. Yeah,
That's what it tasted like.
Mm.
It was good.
It's a lager.
yeah, it's a lager. It was good. I liked it.
It's an amber lager.
All
All right,
right.
Benjamin.
So my next one is Gumball Head. It's
That's fair.
I like it. My brother actually introduced it to me.
It's an
and-
IPA, isn't it?
Yes, it is an IPA. Unlike these two guys, I'm not too sure about Jonah, but I do like IPAs. Tyler doesn't.
I
Right?
can't do IPAs.
Yeah.
I never had to.
I've also not.
I might get one tonight. You
IPA
can have a
experience.
sip.
Sure.
But yeah, IPAs.
I'm hungry as
I
ever.
I do. Yeah.
So let me get some food in me
So
first.
so
You'll be fine.
Gumball is my second.
All right, for my second, we got the good old Savages original. I say Savages original. It's just the only thing I get there.
We get it. We get it. from
It's a
Savages.
Pat's Blue Ribbon, a good old fashioned
Pat's Blue Ribbon.
PBR.
Good PBR.
PBR.
And then in my
I do like PBR in draft. It's good.
especially draft.
Yeah.
In can. Okay,
There's a difference in taste.
I'll give my third pick, my third round, and then I'll give my immediate honorable.
All right.
Okay.
Sure.
So my third round is just the good old fashioned Bud Light.
Okay.
It's honestly
Okay.
probably my favorite. I would say either PBR or Bud Light's my favorite, just because I like the taste of it. But it's just a little bit more expensive. I can get a case of like those are on sale for like $18 right now at Meijer,
Mhm.
and like a pack of Bud Light costs like 24.
Mhm.
So it's just economically easier for me.
Yeah.
I guess the best economical thing was just to not drink beer, but you know, I'm a goddamn American. I can do what I want.
You got bills to pay.
And then
Beer.
my immediate honorable recommendation is a Yingling Lager.
Okay.
I want to try
love
Yingling
Yingling
Flight.
Lager.
I want to try the
Yeah.
Flight
I
one
haven't
because
had
that's like
the
a
Flight.
light beer. But
All right, my third pick is probably Blue Moon with
Solid,
with an
solid.
orange.
With an orange.
You
With-
can't have
with
it without
an
the orange.
If you have it without an orange, you're doing something wrong.
That's how I
Uh,
drink it.
thank God we're
Yeah.
going to Savages because I was gonna have buy a 6-pack of Blue Moon without the orange.
You got to get an orange.
You can find it sometimes with the orange already added in, but it doesn't taste the same.
Yeah,
Huh.
you can. I mean, you can drink it
The-
without
the
an
best
orange.
time to
it's
get
just not
it-
as good.
Okay, I will say this. This is where it gets confusing. Corona is better in a bottle with a lime than it is with draft and a lime.
Mhm.
Blue
Yes.
Moon is better draft with
Drafted
an orange than it is
Then
with a bottle with an
and
orange.
Got
I'm gonna choose my honorable mention, and honestly, it's Guinness. I liked it.
it. Split the G.
It's not something that I will get all the
I know
time.
what they're doing.
but I've had
Don't
it a
worry
few
about it,
times,
don't worry about it, don't
and
worry
I
about it.
and I do like Guinness. It was. I feel like
The
that's a
addiction
pretty
goes.
solid.
Guinness,
honorable mention.
I feel like for a lot of at least Americans, it can be very decisive.
Yeah, yeah.
I've not had
Tyler,
Guinness,
hopefully she gets a hit.
and now
She'll be happy.
I have to think of what other beers I've had because, like I said before, I don't have as wide of a beer palate. I've not
You
tried
haven't- you
so
haven't
many beers.
Tried as much as me, Tom.
Well, here's the thing. I want to get after. Okay, once I have
You try beers
Well,
and then you find like
okay.
your beer.
there's the
Yeah.
beer you drink on a regular basis. because it's just what you're used to. That's what Coors Light is for me. It's honestly not my favorite. I like it. It's really good.
Yeah.
But I like Bud Light or PBR more.
Yes.
A Yingling Lager is one of those occasional things if I can't get something else.
That's what like Guinness or like
Yeah.
Blue Moons are to me.
But I will say
You're not
this
gonna buy
year
a can of Guinness.
I want to try more like draft beers from breweries. You know, like where like some
Okay,
some of these are like mom and pop restaurants. They'll have like a brewery down the street that like gives them a keg every month or whatever. And they'll have like those exclusive flavors. But since they always cost more, but since I'm going to be working full time,
You'll have a couple extra
I'll
bucks
have
for
a
beer.
few extra dollars for a beer every now and then.
Suggestion: if you're ever near where I live, Nye Brew Pub, they got some interesting choices.
Okay.
They have like a peanut butter and jelly beer.
Oh, I want to try that. I'm a fiend for peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, they have a peanut butter and jelly
I
beer.
kind of want to try that now.
That's the one I can remember.
Tyler's shaking his head.
With my third pick, I'm gonna go with Miller Lite. I've had it.
Hey, at least it's not
good.
natty.
I've had it a
Dude,
handful
Natty's
of times.
better than Miller.
Really?
Natty's the cheapest of the cheap.
I've had it a handful of times and I enjoyed it. It was a fine beer.
Okay, as an
I'll
As a
honorable
beer
mention,
connoisseur.
because I had it for the first time the other night was Modelo. That was good. I
oh,
liked it.
you had a Modelo.
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 The other night.
Okay, here's what
we had a little hangout and we had
yeah.
spare.
Here's what I'll say about Miller Lite. Every beer drinker has to have their one beer that they just don't drink. Miller Lite is that for me.
I second that.
Because it's both just for the bit and also I just don't like the taste. I don't know what it is. The seasoning of the fucking whatever it's called. I forget. It's on my head. The flavor they add.
The wheat or the barley?
The wheat, yeah, the barley or the wheat, whatever. I don't know what they do to it. It's just not the best. I've seen videos of different breweries like talking about it and stuff like that. I watched quote unquote professional beer drinkers.
I'll say this: I've never met. Hey, we're professionals. We drink beer all the time.
Dude, we're in the minor league still, man.
Minor league is still professional.
Not in the beer drinking industry.
Hold on,
Not in
I'll
the
show you a true beer drinker.
I'll say this. I have not really met a beer that no, that's not true. I have met a beer that I didn't like. But
Everyone's calling me Unk on Instagram.
but I don't have a beer that I inherently don't
Because I
like.
put on my Instagram note, chat, am I old? And now I've just been getting Unk and yes.
I'll show you my sensei.
While he's finding that, Jonah, I will also honorable mention Modelo. It wasn't the best.
Was
but
that
it wasn't,
your first time Modelo?
Yeah, that was my
the other
first
night?
time having it the other night.
I liked it.
Adam said it's the
It
only
wasn't the
one.
best, but
Okay, this is not who I was thinking of, but this guy is
Yes!
this guy is
This
a true
guy.
drinker. But that's not who I was thinking of. I'll find a real one.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my sensei.
Oh, I got my Facebook
This guy.
Marketplace up here.
You guys have probably seen this guy.
yeah,
No.
like that dude.
I have.
Yeah.
This is my sensei.
I've had over 33 years.
Yeah.
He's had over 3,000 different types of beers.
Jeez.
Really? Oh, interesting.
Anyway. All right.
Beers without.
It's the
I
annual
don't know why I'm
thing.
not following him.
Annual.
It's the annual thing.
I just bypassed my fucking time limit. Let's go.
On Facebook.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I did 15 minutes.
Ah,
Dude, because
right.
I didn't have anything going on, and I had to wait for Aubrey for like 20 minutes while she was in her walking class this morning. So I just sat there in the parking lot, scrolled Facebook.
Are we doing
real-
Explorer or local?
Oh, it's different. It's not for you. It's
Oh, it's my sister on her honeymoon.
Mine
I
still
thought that was
says
my
for you.
mom.
Oh, so for you, Explorer. Which one?
Do whatever you want.
You
I
know-
got one.
you know
I'll
what?
pick
I
the
would.
one that's at the top that I haven't seen before.
I don't even know if this is a great like.
Hold on.
I got a custom hockey stick
Dude,
tall table.
I don't know.
That's what I
Okay,
got.
that's cool.
I got a table made of hockey sticks.
It's pretty
Like the
that's
top
just-
of it is also hockey sticks.
Well,
Tell me
they're
the hockey
going.
sticks.
I got a Sony FX30 package deal only with a Sony 40mm 2.5, a Go monitor, Shinobi Go monitor, a small rig cage, and some accessories. Yeah, this is not a bad camera deal.
I'll say this. I'll do mine. I don't think I win. You're not, Ben, go first. You go first.
This is actually my first one. I kid you not.
Red dress.
It's a red dress.
People selling
It's
dresses,
just-
dude.
All right.
It's just
Hey,
a girl.
prom's happening around now.
Okay.
So
here's-
high
I don't know
schoolers
why
are-
this was the first one.
Here's what I'll say
though.
about my item. I don't win based on the item itself, I don't think, because I think yours is cooler, but I win based on the cover alone.
Hold on.
No.
That's Din Djarin's fucking, yeah. Dude, get that. We can use that for a prop.
What?
It's a disperser rifle.
Hell yeah. $200? Yeah, you want to spend that?
It's only single action though, so I mean, works for a long range sniping of the Jawas. All my real homies know what's up. So it's a 2003 Ford F350 Super Duty crew cab, Lariat pickup, Ford 4D 8-foot bed. But okay, so this isn't the first picture on like it, but this is what the cover photo is like on like the main marketplace. It is the pickup truck pulling a cruise ship.
What the?
And just to make sure I'm not lying, don't look at what's next to it. I haven't explored that yet. But that's the cover of it.
Oh man.
Okay, Ghost Spider Medium, and I think it's a Spider-Man called.
It's like the Glen.
But dude, why does the crotch region look like that? I'm not.
Yikes.
I think it's a kid's costume, so I'm gonna stop there. It's only $15.
Guys, mine is a bunch of cameras and then dresses.
Why?
Ben,
What?
what have you been looking up, buddy?
Like
Oh, well.
dress.
Oh, well.
Chainsaw Man
Dress.
helmet. That's canonically accurate too. Damn, this guy's got a fucking first order stormtrooper in his corner. What the hell?
All
Why did he
right.
put it on his 3D printer like that?
I saw that one last week.
Like, dude, look at it. That's what's being advertised. Is the Chainsaw Man helmet.
And he has the first order
he's got a
stormtrooper
first
in the
order
background.
stormtrooper, and he has it on a 3D printer.
Fuck.
He
yeah.
took the photo on, and there's a BB-8 in the corner too. This guy's and a Baby Yoda. What game is that? Hold
This
on.
guy's a dork.
Hey, you were talking about space for 5 minutes. I don't want to hear it.
You want me to talk more?
No.
He's got
Please
a Rob
don't.
Zombie movie in the corner of his desk. Andre, I respect you.
All right, what else we
Hell
got?
yeah, Andre. I don't know.
Jonah, how's your mom doing?
Last time I talked to her, she was doing okay.
I'm glad.
When was the last time you talked to her?
Sunday.
Should call her right
Last
now.
Sunday.
Call your mom.
Should I?
No, not right now. But guys,
I'm gonna see her tomorrow. I'm going home tomorrow.
This is a PSA.
Hey, we're calling Tyler's mom.
Guys, this is a PSA. Watch
PSA, call your moms.
Yeah,
Call your
PSA.
parents.
If you haven't called your mom today, call your mom.
Yeah, you need to call your other
Hello,
mom.
mother. How are you?
Good.
So we were just talking about calling our mothers on the podcast, so I had to call you.
Oh, okay. Are
Yep.
you on the podcast now?
Yes, so are you.
Oh, that's lovely. Hello, everybody.
Do you have any?
Hey,
do you have any wise words of advice?
Before you buy a storage container, make sure it'll fit on the shelf.
Amen.
I love
That's
that.
a good
Thank
piece
you.
of advice.
All right, I love you. Talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Damn, she didn't say
That
I
went-
love you
that
back.
went-
That's some good ass advice.
That went better than one time I called my dad. Should I call him?
Call
Don't
your
say
dad,
something
too.
racist.
Okay.
Call your parents.
guys,
Call
Ben
needs
Roy right
Ben
now.
needs to call both
Huh?
of his dads.
Call Roy.
Call
Call Ron.
Call Ron.
Call Ron.
Call Ron and Roy.
Okay,
Call Ron and Roy.
Guys, I want to talk about this real quick because the end of the season is slowly creeping up on us.
Oh,
We have
no.
about 3 weeks left.
2 more guests.
2 more guests, and then like I
Maybe one
want to
more.
do roughly 4 episodes of the season left. So we have like almost one full rotation.
Yeah.
So it'll go around one more time, of course, ending in my bathroom with just the 4 of us. We're only gonna end with the 4 of us, but the second to last episode, there's not gonna be a guest in a manner of speaking, but there will be something really fucking fun
For the last one?
Okay.
for the second to last episode.
Well, okay, so
I'll explain it later. I'm letting the listeners know
Dude,
to either our parents, our brothers, or our one occasional
we're
friend.
talking to you, Zachary.
Or we're talking to you, Zachary, Ben, Dennis, Mitchell.
It's Adam.
Oh shit, my bad.
Adam is the one that we met. Also, shout out Adam. He came and hung out with us
Adam.
last weekend.
Yeah, they finally met one of my 2
Don't worry,
brothers.
they'll be on the season. They'll be on
He's
the podcast.
scarily
season 3.
similar to you.
Yeah, we'll get more friends on season 3. I don't think season 3 is going to be the episode of guests or the season another season of guests. But I
No, that
think-
was definitely a season 2 thing.
But I think
We might
if
have
we
one or
get some
two.
1 or 2 episodes, we can get friends and stuff on.
Yeah, because listeners, we're gonna let's do some. Let's kind of talk about the podcast like as a whole real quick, just like
Yeah.
in like a sense of.
Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, thank you guys
W.
for listening. We're not ending the episode
Honestly.
quite yet.
Shout out Mitchell.
You know, you guys
Shout out
you guys
Mitchell.
have all been great. Almost all of our guests on the podcast have been people that either listen to it or like know
Training,
about it.
training.
Our friends.
Yes, our friends that know about it and they know enough about it to where they don't want to listen to it. Or some of the people that actually have listened to it they've all of our guests have been great, and I'm honestly ecstatic.
Can
to
I
have
read a
more.
text message that I told you guys about this already? But
Yes.
I got a text message from a friend who you will hear from later, so I'm not gonna say the name.
And there will be. I'm just gonna say this. There will be 2 more guests
Is
on
this the person
this season.
that I know? That
Yes.
You told, yeah.
Yes, you know this person. You do not know this person, AJ.
Of course I
This is a person from our film set. I'll say that.
Okay, yeah. You've told me
I
this
saw this
story.
person on Tuesday afternoon, right around noon, and so I just said hi to them. And then they texted me a little bit later.
Oh yeah, sorry. Thank you, Camden. You too.
Yeah, Camden.
W.
Camden. Thank
Camden.
you. Thank you. This person said, Jonah, I forgot to say all caps. I
yeah,
listened to a
I've
whole
heard
episode of
this.
your podcast. You got to let me on. I said, we could probably do that. This person said, listen, I have a fan base that spans far and wide, and it's economically and socially beneficial for you to get me on there. And I said, of course. And then I said the date and like, I also asked how big their bathroom is. I said teeny tiny bathroom. So we'll figure something out there. But, and then it was me just coordinating with them to like get them on the podcast that day and coordinating with Tyler, who's the producer of this show. And are you showing him?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. That's a funny picture. That is kind of a funny picture.
It's a great
Oh,
picture.
And
great
so
picture.
this person listened to one episode, I think, and I think it was the episode it was Triton's episode, is my guess.
Yikes.
Stealing your up.
We
That's
steal your
good,
up.
you're up.
That was a good episode.
It was a good
Dividing
episode.
your-
And
But-
the description and the fucking title were awesome, and everyone hated me for it.
I did not hate on you.
I did not hate. I was just like, "Ugh."
Brother.
You
No,
were-
dude,
you-
I
you were
told you.
hating.
You saw the name of the episode. I was with you when you saw it. And you went, brother. brother.
Brother, this
I was
guy
like,
stinks.
and then I was like, read the description. And you were
Can
like,
you pass me another?
Yeah. No, what's going on?
It,
Ooh, interesting. Technical difficulties.
It just cuts off. That's the end of the episode.
That'd be funny.
what?
Hey guys, thanks for listening to this episode.
Alright, we're good.
Oh, we're back.
Remember,
I think I accidentally clicked a button.
Did it record through all of that?
Yeah, it's fine. It's still rolling.
Yeah.
Was it rolling that whole time though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's kind of
Yeah.
talk about towards the end of this season because the season is kind of coming up. The end of the season is kind of coming up.
Womp womp.
And we've been kind of planning on what to do for the next season because season 3 will be once we all get back from our their summer breaks in
Yeah.
August. Once we all have
Tyler's
that
graduating,
schedule.
so he doesn't have any more summer breaks.
Yes,
So
but I will have a more routine schedule to work off of.
so
True.
We're
Will-
gonna do either I don't want to call it season 2.5, but it's gonna be like a half a season. We're gonna get you enough episodes throughout like the
BTS.
summer
we'll make a couple of
for like 4 months or so. We're cooking up a few ideas, but we're warning you guys in advance that it won't be the exact weekly uploads that you guys are quite
Yeah.
used to.
Yeah.
so
It's gonna be quite different.
so here's what it's probably gonna be. We're probably gonna have weekly episodes until like right at the beginning of May, and we're gonna take a break. And then you might get like occasional episodes, maybe a month, maybe once a month, maybe every few weeks. We'll figure it out. And then coming back in August is when we'll return to weekly episodes in late August. I'll say that. Let's just say September.
Easier to say September.
September, you will receive late.
But don't worry,
September.
we won't go radio silent. We're gonna continue getting you guys content for this podcast, and not only this podcast. We have some fun stuff to announce for the summer, but that comes at a much later date.
I think we announced like the series. We could say it's a series. Oh, I think we said it's a
It's a
series. already.
series.
We're
We can
making a
announce
mini
it.
series.
We talked about this last week. Yeah, we can announce this series. I think at the end of this season. But make sure you follow us on our social media at Last Card Productions.
And that's not going to be a Tour Talk thing. That's a last card
That's a
thing.
Last Card thing. But follow us at Last Card Productions on Instagram
And YouTube.
and
Because
YouTube.
that's where we will be posting them.
Yeah. And with that, AJ, how do you feel?
hungry. I need sugar in me.
What minion?
No, let him talk. Let him talk. Get the guy back. Get him back. Get him back. Get him back.
Bring this back.
I was right to get him back.
He's singing. It's the minion choir director.
Minion choir director crashing out.
Okay, that's enough of this guy. Get
Ah.
him out of here.
I'm hungry. My blood sugar feels low because my hands feel buzzy. So
Let's go
get fucked
I
up.
think
I'm
this
joking.
guy
I-
needs
AJ,
some beer.
AJ is
I need some
already
food. I need
fucked
some
up.
food.
AJ's been drunk all day.
I have not. I just need some food. I'm hungry.
AJ
All right.
slammed a bottle of vodka at 12:01 this morning.
Amen. With that, this was the episode of Toilet Talk Podcast for this week. In the vanity chair, the birthday boy, AJ Neihart.
Oh, we're starting with him. That's a
Yes.
twist.
And in the tub is Ben Keaton.
Happy birthday, AJ.
And
Welcome to
Tyler Ritchie.
21.
Don't worry, we return to our guest next week.
Yeah, we'll have a guest next week. And I was your host, Jeremy Knight. Thank you so much for joining us this week on the Toilet Talk Podcast. We will see you later.
All right.
Whoa!
All right, let's go get AJ a beer.
How the fuck did we start doing all that?
Hey guys, it's Jonah. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Toilet Talk Podcast. If you want to keep up with us, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, all at Lascar Productions. And if you haven't already, follow the podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. See you next time. Toilet Talk is made by Lascar Productions.